Welcome to another episode of Zelda Four Swords Adventures. My name is Red. Last time, Zelda and the 6 maidens were kidnapped by Shadow Link, and then Link ended up pulling the Four Swords from the Four Sword Sanctuary after chasing Shadow Link in there, thus releasing Vadi upon the world. He then threw the 4 links away. They wound up at Lake Hylia, where they are now beginning their journey where they had to go rescue Zelda and the 6 maidens. And we did that so far we've completed Lake Hylia, and now we're moving on to Stage 2 and Level 1. Cave of No Return. Let's get to it. Here we go. Into the big cave where we're never gonna come back. And all this started because Link decided, I need to stab that shadow person that looks like me. Well, like, now you have 4 versions, now there's 4 of you, now that's 4 times the stabbing, so that should at least make you happy, but you've only doomed the world by unleashing Vati. Alright, yep. There we go. I always recommend if you can stop Shadow Link, because sometimes you can't. But in cases where you can, definitely go for it, because you get you get Force Gems for it. Oh, right. No, I mentioned it before, but it's pretty tame when you're just doing single player and you don't have to worry about others trying to go for Force Gems. The competition aspect is definitely chaotic, and to me it's hilarious because I've actually watched like Let's Plays or playthroughs of this game with 4 people doing it, and it's just hilarious at times. How competitive some of those people can get, but at the same time, like, just how frustrating it can be. It's like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. Some of you are taking the competitive aspect of this a little too seriously. But then again, I think it also really helps liven it up, because if it was just a cooperative multiplayer experience, like just like this without any of that for it, it's like, okay, I think that would kind of take away some of the fun of it, but not too much. I'm not a very competitive person myself, but I'll still go for it, like play along with it and have fun, but not something I feel like I need. Alright, very dark in here, so we got lanterns. I completely skipped over that. And mice. Good old mice from Link to the Past. It will just keep pushing right along. Like I said, throughout each level, I don't think there's like a single segment of any level in this game where it just basically does not have you working together, basically. Because it really is. It's not just like puzzles like this. It's like doing other things. Like, okay, what we'll see eventually, like when it comes to combat or just like even navigation, it's like, okay, go over there and then do this, and now doing that will allow us to go do this. It's like everyone has a part to play. Alright, we'll push that over. And key. Oh, I put it down. Alrighty. Right up here. Alright, now we got colored blocks. It's not going to matter which one I do, because I can take either path, but I'll go for both because there will be goodies. Yeah! One thing about the links, too, for those that are maybe new to this, that happen to see it, but each link actually has their pitch of their voice is different. Actually, Link is the normal one, Red's gets higher, Blue gets lower, and then Purple has the lowest one. Oh, get out of the way. Alright, go get this one. No, wait, I was green, I don't need... Yeah, there we go. I'm good. Okay, that's... Oh, that's right. 200 Force Gems. Okay, right here. And as I definitely mentioned before, some puzzles you'll have an easier time with in single player, and others definitely seem like they're a little more suited for multiplayer. At least, or it's made easier by having others to play with. Okay. Right there, I mean. Hole. Big hole. And portal to take us back up. Alright. Right there, found the next one. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this. Luckily, there's goodies down here. Yeah, and the anti-fairies. Yeah, like I said, in the last episode, there's a lot of reused assets in this, from audio, some visuals, and then even characters, so many things. Okay, actually I forgot what these things are even called. Alright, those counters right there actually mark, they keep track of how many enemies you have defeated without getting hit. So the higher that number gets, the more of a larger force gem you will get for defeating all the enemies. Most of the time. Okay. Alright, so we'll go over here first, because we cannot go up yet. And break all the pots, and then we got blasted, torches spitting fire. That's always fun. Straight out of Link to the Past. I actually have not played that in a long time. And actually, my first experience with that was on the port on the Game Boy Advance. Luckily, when you are in control of the 4 links, I think... Okay, no, but I think it is each one. It's when you're just following like this where everything is fine. You can only get hit, like... You only take damage based on which link is in the front, and of course it's always going to be green. Wait, is that... Oh, okay, oh, the shield, okay. Got a heart container, I'll take it. Alrighty. Spray of force gems. Then we're gonna take the keys. We need it. That's why we came over here. I still, despite how long it's been, I still remember a lot of these levels quite well. Ooh, blue fire. Ooh, a ghost. You have friends. I'm jealous. If you have friends, you can toss them across chasms. I never had any friends. You're a lucky guy. Well, it is a cave of no return, so you kind of screwed yourself. Just like that. And a blue bracelet for everybody. As well as bow. If it's one thing that I do find unfortunate is that in single player, when you get a new sub-item, it goes to all 4. Versus playing in multiplayer where each person can have a separate one of their choosing. And I kind of wish it was not like that. It definitely would allow to kind of mix up your arsenal and would make some encounters much easier, because obviously when you're going into this, you're not going to know what you're going to encounter. And good old use a bow to light the torches. Alright, we got keys. We'll charge up. Fire away. Look at that carnage. Like I said, it's just wild. Just how much will actually appear on this. And that's really all due to the power of the GameCube from its time. Alright, there's our 2000 Force Gems. And I guess now's also a good time to go over, so one of the biggest differences, since I mentioned there's a competitive aspect to this, at the end of each level, you are, so you go into like your results screen. What actually ends up happening, you vote, the players will vote for someone who was the most helpful, whoever was the least helpful, so who caused the most trouble, so definitely a way to kind of dick people over if you want to. You are also given rankings based on the number of hearts remaining, how many times you died, as well as see, I think that's all that. Then it goes lastly goes into the number of force gems each person collected, and then from there it's all put together, and then you're ranked from 1 to 4. So yeah, that's really where all the whole competitive aspect goes. Oh, so back again. What? I never even talked to you before. So it really gives you a chance to be completely honest and also just completely dishonest. Alright, so we meet again. Hee. I don't quite remember the path. I think... Yeah, it's right, left, right, I think. Yep, we got the old music and the little, what, sorcerers or the mages, witches from Link to the Past in here. Yep, now we go right again, I believe. Or did I pick the wrong one? Maybe? Nope, here we go. Okay. I know, I feel like I'm losing track of what I'm doing while I'm commentating about all this. Okay, then I think it's right again. Yes, here we go. Ah, what do you say? Ooh! I get it, you're dead. So you've wandered into this cave of no return too, eh? If you want to escape alive, you must pull the long lever. Grab it with the R button, then line it up this way. Arrow pointing down, and pull. That's just common sense. I was all alone, though, so I couldn't do it. I died all alone. Will you die with me, please? All we gotta do is pull the one on the right. So, from what I do remember, the one on the left will actually just drop enemies, but, you know, we'll do it anyway, just because. Those sound effects don't... Some sound effects are just... don't seem... yeah. Some sound effects just sound wrong in some situations. Another heart container. That's 2 in this. Alright. And Shadow Link. Defeat Shadow Link. Yep, sometimes Shadow Link will appear in these levels and you have to fight him. So it's pretty simple. He basically uses an arsenal of weapons against us, like our sword and shield and sub-items. What do you say? Oh yeah, this guy's here. Ooh, someone who looked just like you did this to me. If you're looking to defeat him, check his tunic. You can't hit him if you're not wearing the same color. It's common sense. I'd guess as much from the start, but he still got the best of me. Yep, that's the big gimmick with Shadow Link. After you take a number of hits, he jumps away, transforms into one of the 4 Links, and then you have to... The same color Link is the one who has to hit him. That's the only one who will defeat him. So it's... If any others keep trying to attack him who are not the same color, he will not... He will just simply jump away, so they won't hurt him. Oh my... There we go. Yep. Then afterwards he gets stunned, and then from there, spins around, cries out, dies. But that won't be the last we see of Shadow Link. Alright, there we go. And here we are right at the end. We'll just dispel this barrier, and... Can I get lined up properly? Quickly. Quickly. There we go. And that's something I used to do as a kid. And we all raise our swords in the air in victory. And by we, I mean me, because I am one playing by myself. But alright, save. Now right here, I mentioned last episode, so Tingle is in this game, and he either appears to just to grab force gems from you, or if you're doing multiplayer, he would actually stop by now. And you can go to his, what is it, his house or whatever it is that he drops. You can play mini games there just for fun. And there are a total of 8 mini games that will appear throughout the game because there are 8 worlds to go through. So, but otherwise, that's gonna do it right here for this episode. So, yeah, we completed the Cave of No Return, and now we're at the final stage of level 1, Whereabouts of the Wind. So, next time on Zelda 4 Swords Adventures, we're going to Hyrule Castle. See you all then.